Man, look at all these wonderful vistas. Oh, sorry, Mads. I'm kind of covering up your name. Oh. Delicious. It tastes like ramen. Oh. I don't want to eat Troy Baker. No, thank you. Tommy Earl Jenkins. I love Men in Black. Guillermo del Toro. I love Guillermo del Toro. I love his movies. I love the one where the lady marries a fish. I think it was called A Fish Named Wanda. It's a good film. Emily O'Brien. I wonder who she's married to. Soundtrack by Lindsay Wagner. Oh, the famous Wagners, of course. Ah, birds. I've seen this before. This is clearly a symptom of... Oh, great. The Fable 3 beginning. People are gonna call me Chicken Chaser. Oh no, Donkey Kong got the invisibility power up. Sam Porter Bridges for Smash. That's... I'm not requesting it, I'm predicting it. That'll be the next character. Oh, is he gonna make it? No! Oh my god. Oh. This game is so emotional. We're a few seconds in and we already saw our first fatality. Birds don't count. I don't like birds. Get out of here, birds. We're just being dramatic. This game is a lot like Burnout Paradise, except you hit women with motorcycles. No. Oh, fuck, my ride.
Oh, great. Fuck.
Sam, don't use your potty language. Now, for those of you who don't know anything about Death Stranding, this game has been called pretentious. This game has been called boring. This game has been called the UPS simulator. This game has been called gobbledygook. And some of those criticisms are valid. I unironically love the story. I unironically love the dialogue. I unironically love the characters. As far as the gameplay goes, I mean, when I saw the trailer for this game, you know, there was that first trailer, and people were like, what the fuck, he's on a beach with an invisible baby, what? But then once you started seeing how the gameplay, like, hints at what the gameplay was going to be like, you know, there was that one trailer where they showed, like, a split second of gameplay, and it was just a man running through a field with a ladder, with what looked like a mummified corpse on his back. I said to myself out loud, "Oh my god, it's a delivery simulator. It's a by hand delivery simulator." And people thought I was crazy. My friend group thought I was crazy. I actually got excited when I heard that. I love games that are not traditional in their gameplay and what they set out to achieve. I love the concept of, you know, a Bennett Foddy AAA title, you know, where it's about climbing and not trying to fall over. And every single bit of minutia they added to this game. Like, oh, you have to hold down the triggers to keep yourself steady, or, oh, you know, if you put your ladder in the right place, you could slip and fall. More and more people seem to get upset with a concept. I got more and more excited. I want to see more games like this. Because this is one of my favorite games, because this is a game, despite the oppressive sense of dread that it instills with its story, gameplay-wise, it is the ultimate chill-out game. I'm not trying to murder a bunch of people. That happens later, there is combat, but I'm not trying to murder a bunch of people. I'm not, you know, blowing people's heads off with a rocket launcher. I'm just walking through a wasteland delivering packages. And after, like, editing for, like, 14 hours at a time, you know, on a deadline where I'm just exhausted, I just want a game where, yeah, I'm just walking through, listening to chill music, carrying a bunch of boxes, you know? The game is gorgeous, too. One of the best looking games of all time. Now, sadly, I am playing it at 1080. I don't have a strong enough rig or a good enough internet to stream at 4K, which is a little bit disappointing because I got this lovely 4K monitor, and I can play this game in 4K fine, but I tried, like, recording it in 4K, and it came back stuttery. By the way, let me know, A, how I sound. As always, a lot of Twitch streamers get very upset when you tell them, like, oh, hey, you're too quiet, or hey, you know, and they'll do the whole, don't tell me how to run my streams. I welcome any kind of feedback. I might not always do what you say, but I welcome any kind of feedback if it's of a technical sort. You know, if it is like, hey, game too loud, game too quiet, you're too loud, you're too quiet. Even if it's stuff like, you know, if you're an audio file and like, hey, dude, you're hitting your plosives a little too loud, please let me know. Jurassic Park 6, we decided to make the dinosaurs invisible. What do you think that is walking on its hands like that? You think it's one of those snub-nosed monkeys? But invisible? Got invisible monkeys going around? I know, by the way, I've beaten this game. But I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm a hologram, Thorbs. I'm not in the Blue Man group. I'm an Eiffel 65. I'm blue and I will be dabu die and I will be dabu die. I'm just a blue man trying to stream some blue games. Oh, it's a little extra touch when you see. It's weird to play a game that I actually love because I'm just gonna be gushing over it as I'm playing it. But when you see the handprint go down, but then there's a little flick at the end from where the hand comes up off the ground, that's really cool. Like a really good attention to detail. You can tell I like this game because I'm just enjoying the cutscenes. This is all normal. This should be expected. The plot of this game might as well just be a Call of Duty. It's so straightforward. Like anyone says, oh, I don't get the plot. I don't understand what's going on. Come on. This game's basically Mario Brothers. It's basically Mario Brothers. It's so simple. I actually like my games to be a little more complex, like Disgaea 2.
What the hell? Didn't mean to grab you so hard.
What the hell, damn guy?
Tears. A chiral allergy. So, you have dooms, like me.
I've got
You get some Flonase for that shit, boy.
But I think you got me beat.
What's your level? You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Level 2, then.
What are you doing here?
I know, I
Trying
need
to
to
stay
grind
dry.
some boars.
Same as you. Time
Gotta go to
falls now.
Orgrimmar.
My name is Fragile.
Yeah, I've heard of you.
That right? Sam Porter Bridges. The man who delivers.
Call your pizza guy that next time you order a pizza. Just be like, the man who delivers. Unironically, I think that's when I got most hyped to this game, is when someone showed a trailer and Sam was delivering a pizza. And I was like, fuck yes, post-apocalyptic pizza delivery sim, let's do this shit.
A crypto bite a day keeps the time fall away.
See, I told you, it's like fucking Mario. What's not to get? You eat a crypto bite to keep the time fall away, people. Come on.
Wanna come
Simple.
work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
Fucking Die Hard script.
Yeah, I thought Fragile Express had plenty of people.
Plenty of traitors. Not much left of us now, save for a few honest folks.
What she means is they didn't want
On
to work
top
for
of that-
minimum wage.
Not much left of me either. Got soaked from neck to toe.
I can't help you with that. I make deliveries, that's all.
This is Bridges Central Dispatch. Freelance contractor Sam.
How's the audio for the game, by the way? If anyone can tell me. And is the video stuttering or not? I was having some stuttering problems earlier. God, I'm so self-conscious about these streams, but I've had so many fuck-ups. Nice umbrella, dipshit.
Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long.
This is my Star Fox umbrella. Nintendo charged me $500 for it. Am I a wee bit quiet or the game? I'm assuming you mean the game's a wee bit quiet. Let me crank it up. We're sitting about 20% right now. Let's go up to 25.
The time full fast forwards whatever
30.
it touches. But it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go.
Okay.
I'll see you around. Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay, I raised the volume by 10%. Dee Dee and Thorbs, if you can let me know if that makes it better, please. Since you seem to be on top of that. Thank you. My viewers are so helpful. Thank you so much. The red bar is your blood gauge. When it reaches 0, Sam will die. Sam needs blood to live. Stamina, gauge deplete. Sam moves slowly, and maintaining his balance is harder. This is your low roar bar. Don't go to a high roar, because you will attract lions. This is how you eat cryptobites. They're bugs that fly. They're flying bugs, and you eat them to regain blood. Just like in Mario. You're listening to the Joker's theme song. Just let people know the Superstar Hotline is still open if you want to talk to Stone Cold Steve Austin, if you want to talk to Mankind, if you want to talk to Terry Funk. And I have some new characters coming down the road. They're not going to be wrestling-centric. They're going to be some crazy shit that I'm hoping you're going to enjoy. And yes, in the future, I will be integrating my puppets. Aw, fuck. He didn't make it. Can I take his dog tags or something? Do I need to let his family know? This music fucking rules. I think Kojima, you know, he's very, I'm not making a pun, instrumental in picking the soundtrack for this game. And I want to say, when you find some of the files in this game, Ponch, thanks for coming. People in the chat, can you let me know, is the sound better? I cranked it up by about 10% more. Let me know if I need to go higher with the game. I don't want to be drowned out by low roar, because, you know, they're supposed to be quiet. It's a low roar. That's their name! That's their name, and I made a joke! Okay. Audio's good. Thank you. Gotta get all the packages. All of them. No, but I want to say that when you look at the game files later on, you can find these little files that tell you about the making of the game. I believe that Kojima was just in a fucking record store in Reykjavik buying rare vinyls because he's a hipster. And Low Roar came over the PA system. You know, someone was playing it in the store, and he was like, cool, that's my next game. When you find out that he was, I think Reykjavik's in Iceland. When you find out he was in Iceland listening to this type of music, suddenly the making of this game, like everything from the visuals on, fall into place. Like, oh, okay. That's where all this shit comes from. I'm gonna say something crazy, but I'm a big fan of Kurt Vonnegut. You'll know because sometimes I go by the alias Kilgore Clout. This is the most Kurt Vonnegut video game I've ever played. It reminds me kind of Slapstick, where the themes are very obvious. I mean, the thing with Vonnegut is his themes were always very obvious because he would fucking tell you the themes. Like, if you ever read the preface, he'd literally be like, hey, this book is about this. You know? Like, Breakfast of Champions, he's literally like, hey, this book is a, This book is a birthday present to myself where I'm going to get rid of all the ideas that, like, I haven't been able to use in other books. I'm just going to, you know, just throw them out in one giant self-indulgent orgy. But it reminds me a little bit Slapstick, where in the book Slapstick, which is, I think, my favorite book of all time, there's not, like, one sci-fi thing going on. There's, like, 10 sci-fi things going on. And they don't all rely on each other. Like, if you've ever read the book Slapstick, it's about a pair of twins who look like Neanderthals, but are super intelligent when they're in close proximity to each other. Also, one of the twins becomes president. Gravity stops working, right? Someone invents a machine to talk to ghosts. And I believe there is a minister from China, like a diplomat, who is so small that he fits in a matchbox because China wanted to make shrinking technology at one point. At one point, Montana secedes from America and has a king. So yeah, that's Slapstick. It's not just, you know, because it's not like a huge, like, what-if story. It's a story with very obvious themes and a very obvious message it's trying to get through. So it doesn't really care about, like, painting, like, this horrific what-if scenario. I find this game kind of like that, too. The themes in it are somewhat obvious. I don't think they're trying to obfuscate what the morals it's trying to teach you. But also, it's just the fact that it's not just, like, one heady science fiction concept. It's a bunch. It's a bunch of really weird stuff that they don't feel the need to necessarily explain. But I think that people get way too caught up with understanding things in fiction. Sometimes you're not supposed to understand things. You're just supposed to behold them, if that makes any sense. Like, if I make a movie where a monster shows up, modern audiences want to know where the monster came from. But what if the point isn't to know where the monster came from? What if the monster is supposed to metaphorically mean something, or something like that? Or what if not knowing is more important to the story and your enjoyment of the story than knowing? And the monster metaphor is easy because people still do that in horror movies. People still feel like in horror movies, they you know, they don't have to explain themselves, but you still get pushback. You still get people being like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I feel like science fiction people need to know what's going on. People need to know.
What took you so long? It's not like the legend to come in late.
Had to wait out the
Sorry.
storm. Lost my
Look at
bike.
Adam's message.
Sounds like you've been through the ringer. Luckily, our goods are in perfect condition. Well, you did keep us waiting, but everything else seems to be in perfect order, so great work. We'll be awaiting the next delivery.
Goodbye. What did I get? Give me my points. Oh, yeah. 2%. 4%. Give me those points. Give me the thumbs up. Give me that score that I need, baby. Yeah! Awesome! Every time. I'm gonna hit that button every time. Anyway, Grizzly Adam says, Kojima was big into cigaros until some teenagers in the record store said they were cigar gross, so he didn't use them. And so he went to Iceland's second most popular easy listening band. Courier, hey, Jax, no spoilers. I'm being, that's a warning. No spoilers. If you haven't seen this game, let's have a no spoilers thing in the chat, okay?
Special commission for Sam Porter Bridges.
I just spit all over my keyboard. I'm scared you all saw that. Something happened to me to get a lisp. It's been cigar gross. Am I saying sig? Is it cigar? Cigaros? Cigaros. Joji Shinikawa, what are you doing? You're late. Anyway, as I was saying, I feel like with science fiction, people expect to be told what things are and how they happen more, and I believe that's not always the case. That's for the best.
Igor, Bridges corpse disposal. Sam Porter, I presume? Right. Not the touchy-feely type. Takuma said you had some kind of phobia.
Bridges corpse disposal? What happened?
Look, gotta get a move on. I'll explain as we go. Come on.
So, like, you know, in the book, Slapstick, they never explain why gravity stopped
Come and
working
take
one
a
day.
look.
And all the planes fell out of the sky. They never explain why Billy Pilgrim becomes unstuck in time in Slaughterhouse 5. You don't always need to know, and I believe that's what frustrated a lot of people with this game.
Incinerator.
Is like, you can see ghosts. Well, how? I don't fucking know.
How long since he flatlined?
We don't know the exact TOD, but I'd say it's been upwards of 40 hours.
He wasn't quarantined.
Not sick. This is a suicide.
Oh, Jesus.
We're just lucky we found him at all. Got him on ice ASAP, but who knows when he'll go necro.
Where you taking him?
Closest
He's my
incinerator
least favorite
to the
Street
north.
Fighter character.
This route's crawling with BTs. Sure you can't use another?
I wish I could, but there's no time.
Then just burn the poor bastard right here.
You put all that chiralium in the air so close to town? Can't.
Sorry if I came down harsh
Better
on you,
that than try
Courier
and find an
Jax.
incinerator.
Hey, we can
I don't want to be
this.
one of those streamers
We
who's
just
like
need
mean to his
someone
chat.
like you with
I should have put it in
tools.
the title. It's my bad. I should have put no spoilers in the title. I'll do it for the next episode. Pawn 65, that's completely different. That's completely different than Don't Ask Why, just enjoy and consume product.
Then Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Sam. Just Sam. And I can't spot BTs. Just sense them.
That's why we came prepared.
A bridge baby, huh?
With its help and you, we'll be able to stay
Get your
one
bridge
step
babies
ahead
out.
of them.
Get your bridge babies out. There he is.
Makes me feel like shit every time.
My unit.
Well, you are plugging in.
Don't call Child Protective Services.
Freaks me out too.
Roll out.
No, I meant play the ludicrous song. What you got in that bag? What you got in that bag? Roll out. Roll out. Ah, copyright strike for ludicrous. No, but the whole sentiment of don't ask why, just enjoy and consume product, that sentiment comes with stuff like Star Wars, where it's more about they don't do a good enough job at explaining like character motivation, which
America
is important.
was a country. Anybody could go anywhere they damn well pleased. No need for couriers like yourself. We had highways, airplanes. Hell, you could even visit other countries. Hard to imagine it now. As you can see,
No, it's not. It's very easy
Stranding
to imagine in
poked us full of
2021.
holes. Fucked us beyond all recognition. And if you were lucky enough to survive, the timefall came and washed you away. Then those freaks from the beach.
I just realized I might be blocking subtitles.
Worlds of the living and the dead
Whoa.
all mixed
Shit.
together.
I forgot it's a Kojima
That's
game.
when
I can
folks
move.
started holing up in the cities. Couriers like yourself got put up on a pedestal.
Hey, Igor. Sorry I can't be in corpse disposal. Sorry my parents didn't name me fucking Igor.
Son of a bitch. Rainbow!
Igor, I swear to God, if you make a double rainbow joke, I will
guy's
fucking
about to
shoot
pop.
you right now.
Shit. We're gonna have to cut to the BTs.
Gotta go faster. Gotta go faster.
The engine stalled.
Those assholes got us right where they want us. Get us out of here.
Sam, can you see anything?
No, nothing.
This BB must be busted or something.
I don't want to spoil the tone of the cutscene. Thank you, Courier Jax, for donating $200. Holy shit. Are you sure you didn't mean to hit 20? I think I might have to refund that, and you might just have to You might just have to give me 20. You can't just be going giving people $200, my man. I think you meant to give 20. We'll talk after the stream. Jesus Christ. You hit one too many zeros. Jax! You don't have $200 to give, my man. I really enjoy the sentiment, but please, if it's like a charity stream, yes, give that much money. But I would rather get a lot of money, like a little amount of money from a bunch of people, than you know, because we're all struggling right now. Jesus, I mean, thank you so much. If you're a secret millionaire, you gotta tell me. But if you're not a secret millionaire, please think of yourself first. Buy yourself a PS5.
Shit, they're here. I can't get you out.
Oh, he turned into Sean Penn.
Sam!
Shut up. Don't even breathe.
I told you, Paunch, I'm from a blue world. Gotta deliver this foot-long hoagie. Sam Porter Bridges is in the process of trying to deliver the world's largest one. No! I bet you hate when that happens. You know, when the dead body you're trying to deliver turns into tar and then has a golden mask. Like I said, it's like Mario. It's easy to understand what's going on. Cloverfield monsters coming. The monsters are attracted to bad breath, and I just had a bunch of garlic knots.
They're surrounded.
Yeah, sometimes I just feel like that. I'm gonna shoot you with this de-aging gun.
Sorry.
Oh shit, that was my regular gun. Damn it. No, I'm blue because I'm a hologram. Because you'll see why later in the game. A lot of blue people. I can make myself not blue with a touch of a button. But I wouldn't be a hologram. Oh no, it's gonna kill Tasha Yar! God! Oh, you fucked up, Igor. Now you're gonna spend your last moments on Earth deaf in one ear. Thank you for the baby. crab sighting. Let's get some crabs in the chat. I mean, that's what I'm gonna tell my kids. When I have kids, they're like, Daddy, where do we go when we die? And I'm like, well, a giant man with a golden hand for a head will suck you up into a vortex. And it sucks. It fucking blows. You don't want to see the giant man with a golden hand for a head. He's not a good guy. He's not fun to be around, so never die. Only idiots like Igor die. You asked for it, here it is, the gritty reboot of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Jr. You will believe a man can have birth to a baby. He's got the girth that makes the women want to birth. Sorry, that's a story must be told too. Oh God, was I really that hungry? Why'd I eat that baby when there's so many fish? So what if I was to tell you that everything you're seeing right now will make sense by the end of this game? It will take about 20 years worth of cutscenes, but it will make sense on an emotional level. On a scientific level, no. Maybe we'll do a game theory. That's a butt. Let's get some butts in the chat. Where's his dick? It's on the front of him, Jax. Jax, you got an ass dick back there? You gotta tell me about these things, man. We can make some real cheddar on OnlyFans. You have no idea how much I fucking love this game. This is one of those games where I actually do get kind of defensive when people shit on it. It's my favorite song. Low Roars, London Bridge.
London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady.
Does this man have a dick? You're not allowed to know. You're not allowed to know what Sam is packing down there. Who do you think he is, Orlando Bloom? Norman Reedus had a no-hog policy in his contract. He didn't want to get done dirty like they did to, who's the dude who was in Beyond Two Souls? Page something. Elliot Page. When Elliot Page was... No, not the Green Goblin. When Elliot Page was in Beyond Two Souls, they made a nude model of his body and didn't tell him because there's a shower scene. And people were able to rip that model, and so now they just have a PS3 era graphics naked model of her. Of him. Fuck, I was doing so good and I fucked it up at the end. God damn it, Chris. Sincere apologies for that. But yeah, they have a naked model of him. And yeah, it's gross. And it's one thing to like take a celebrity's head and put it on a naked body, but to have like VFX artists be like, oh, what would they look like naked? Let's painstakingly make that model. So in this, you do get to see Norman Reedus' butt and his keister, but I believe they did not give him a dingle dongle. He does not have a Green Goblin hanging down. Whoa! Can you imagine this game in VR?
Can you hear me? Steady.
I'm sure a lot of people call Mads Mikkelsen's daddy. That's why, kids, when you go to Mexico, don't drink the worm. I had a similar experience once where I got trashed on Boone's farm, like super cheap alcohol, and then I ate a bunch of those blue frosting Walmart cookies you get,
Once
like a
there
whole,
was an explosion.
and then
A
yeah,
bang which gave rise to life as we know it.
similar stuff. I've been there, Sam.
And then came the next explosion.
Big hand.
An explosion that will be our last.
You finally made it to the birthday bash at the end of the world. Ugh. Yeah, so as I was saying, you do get to see Norman Reedus's butt crack in this game. When you try and see his naughty bits, the game will stop you. But people find, ways around that. But yes, they did not model his sausage and meatballs. Oh! Hey, he's got a spicy salami down there. It's Norman Reedus. Hey, Norman, how's it hanging? It's Luigi. Hey, I'm Luigi, and I want to know how your dick doing. What'd that dick do, Norman? Mario! It's Norman Reedus, and I can see his cock. People making violent femme jokes in the chat because there was a big hand. That was the one. That was the one. I knew they were the one. I told you. Now we're gonna see if Norman stains his sheets. But he knows why. Episode 1, Bridget. Every chapter name is named after some white lady. Chapter 2, Karen.
you're awake.
Chapter 3, Portia.
So, how does it feel to be back in the world of the living?
Oh yeah, my favorite character.
Don't worry. I'm a doctor. Well, a coroner, originally. Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead. Not like you, of course. Contrary to the name, I've never actually died. I would advise against that. I'm no expert, but I can assure you it's for your own protection. See?
So I'm a prisoner.
These aren't handcuffs. They're cutting-edge devices that keep us all connected.
Us?
You're not part of my polycule. It's a kink thing.
Oh,
You're gonna love it.
Us.
Yup. Bridges. Humanity's best hope for the future. Or avoiding extinction, if you prefer.
Right. Where am I? What time is it?
Watch me. Try pressing it against your skin, like this. Relax. That just means your body's got a good connection to the cufflink. Look.
So many puns in this game. It's like a
We'll
Discworld.
watch over you 24 hours a day. That is to say, we will. We're here to help.
What the hell? 2 days.
During that time, we took the liberty of collecting fluid samples from you.
The old-fashioned
You're a
way.
repatriate. That makes you very special.
What happened to the CD guys?
I'm just going to do my Peter Lorre voice from now on.
Central Knot was obliterated in the annihilation. Game over, man. Place is a crater. The only ones to get it continue were you.
Hold on.
Reasons,
I want to know how to
broken
get
bridge,
big
baby.
followers,
Is it all
become
right?
famous. Let me pause this
It's
cutscene. I
been
want
marked
to
for
go to that
disposal.
link.
Didn't work anymore.
This is why I
Why
need
keep
mods.
We
Milt, you're a mod.
lost
Get rid of the
everyone.
bot. Kill it.
Not just corpse disposal. My team, HQ, all of Redford, every soul in Central Knot City. We're at our base, in Capital Knot City now. Or should I say, our new headquarters. Sudbury seemed the logical choice. But our implementation team has been decimated. And there's only so much they can do in 2
Thank
days.
you, Milt. Destroy those bots with extreme
Things
bridges.
here are a mess. Fortunately, the director and his support team were out of town at the time, so the chain of command remains intact. I hate to do this so soon, but I have a job for you. This stencil is from when you repatriated? What's the other mark from?
A clingy woman in a cave.
I see. Aphanphosmphobia. No wonder you were out there alone, where no one could touch you. I'll try to be more careful, Sam. So, the job is an urgent delivery. I need you to bring the president some morphine.
What president? America's gone. You talking about the mayor of Central Knot?
No, not the mayor. America lives on, Sam. The president is in the final stages of cancer, in critical condition, but there's still time.
Why me?
Look, Sam. Do as I ask, and I promise it will all make sense.
Why don't you do it?
Because I'm not really here. Apologies.
He's a
This
ghost!
is just a chirogram.
Oh, it's chirogram. Never.
And here
I thought the dead man was a
come
ghost.
The tears. Allergic reaction to the chiral transmission. I'm actually over in the isolation ward in the big triangle building. Here is the morphine.
Damn.
Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Come on. You got morphine there. What's this about? Tell me the truth.
The truth, Sam, is that America's last president wants to see you in person. Are you really about to say no?
Let's go talk to Joe Biden. The way things are going, Joe Biden might be America's last president.
Very good. I'll see you in the isolation ward.
So I guess now's as good a time as any to drop this on everyone in the chat. It's time. Your favorite part of every stream. Trigger warnings. If you have family members that recently died, if you have family members currently in the hospital, if you've lost anyone to COVID, if COVID is a trigger point, if you are a new parent, if anything with children unnerves you, Not saying like, oh, kids are creepy, but like, when harm comes to children, this is not the stream for you. This game gets fucking dark. And you should know, when I use trigger warnings, when I use content warnings, I'm not a fucking boomer, balding comedian podcaster who's trying to get a Netflix special. I mean that shit. There was one cutscene that I watched in this game and I was like, wow, I have a friend that if they saw this, it would mentally break them. Because something very, very, very bad happens to a baby and they just had a baby.
Check the map on your cufflinks if you're lost, Sam. The isolation word should be pretty obvious. If you're not sure how to get there, you can set markers and draw routes too. Try it out and you'll see what I mean.
There's holograms and chirograms, you'll see. I mean, the holograms work on the chiral network, but they're not all as high definition as that last chirogram was, where you can't really tell if it's a person or not. You'll see when I talk to more characters in the game. They very rarely interact with actual physical characters in this game. It's kind of like Fallout 76 when it first popped up. Off limits. Okay, let's... I'm supposed to go to this brick building.
Sam, if you want to confirm you're headed the right way, check your compass. It'll never steer you wrong. Provided you have a destination, that is.
So here's the thing. The actor is Guillermo del Toro's body, but not his voice. Guillermo wasn't confident enough in his English to read all the lines. But honestly, I've heard Guillermo in interviews and stuff, and I think he's he shouldn't be as self-conscious.
Central wasn't just home to Bridges HQ. It was also the seat of the Reconstructionist movement. If the president hadn't required special treatment, she would have never left. And
like maybe... Oh, they're still talking.
Wouldn't have either.
Like maybe Guillermo thought that his accent was too thick, but I think the thickness of the accent kind of could have actually added to the performance. But I will say the guy who does the voice for Deadman is also very good. Deadman, not a joke, my favorite character in this game. Like, hands down. Which puts him as one of my top favorite characters of all time, because I love almost every character in this game. I lie to you every day, Courier Jax. I lie when I turn on the stream and I was like, hey, we're gonna have a fun time today. I lie when I say I'm working on quality content. I lie about working for OSW. I've never even met the guys. I don't edit for OSW. I don't even like wrestling. What? That's just another guy named Chris Vaughn. I take all the credit. Wouldn't that be fucked up? Maybe it's one of those scenarios where, like, I have another person who actually does the editing, and then he gives it to me like I'm a bully copying his homework.
We should start making preparations.
Sam, it's me, Deadman.
Throw a rock at him. See if it goes through him.
Sorry, my mistake. I'm afraid the president's condition has deteriorated.
It's been 5 minutes.
Thank you. This will help to ease the pain. And allow her to speak with you in these final moments.
Her?
The first and last female president of the United States. Surely you remember her.
Damn.
She raised you. You're not exactly dressed for a reunion.
Took the world ending to finally have a woman president. Awesome!
That's the president's right-hand man, the director of bridges.
Die Hard man?
Oh, you were with Bridges 1? So, I guess no introductions are necessary.
Hi, I'm Dr. Doom.
What's it
MD,
been,
I'm
Sam?
taking care of your mom.
10 years. Look at us. A bunch of deathless freaks meeting like this. Yeah, well, good to see you two. President's waiting. It's your mother, Bridget. She's a bit out of it, but I know she'll recognize you.
Man, what a way to find out your mom is president. This whole game kind of feels like a dream. Like if you told someone like, oh, I had this weird dream where my mom was dying and she was president.
Madam President, we've brought Sam.
You can buy replicas of that mask. A lot of people have made replicas, even working ones where the jaw will move. They're a couple $100 though. But you can get them on Etsy.
We'll leave you two alone.
Sam, I knew you'd come back. Are you doing all right? Yeah, I know you hate me.
I'm seriously gonna refund that money, and you better buy that fucking mask.
Amelie.
I better see pictures of you dressed as Tommy Earl
You
Jenkins.
remember Amelie went west. Took her 3 years to cross. She's trying to rebuild the country.
Still going on about that.
She's on a big bus because she's hyping up her fight against
You're the one
Yokozuna.
I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. Help Amelie. She needs you.
Amelie on DVD and Blu-ray.
Together, you can help us reconnect. You can make America whole. Sam, if we don't all come together again...
Except for those freaks in
humanity
Alaska.
will not
Fuck them.
survive.
We don't need a country. Not anymore.
We do. Alone, we have no future.
No, America's finished. Bridget, you're the president of jack shit.
Sam, listen to me.
I'm sorry. I know it's not funny. This is a very touching scene, but just imagine telling the president you're president of jack shit.
Please. So you are willing to help me?
No, I...
You know, you can lie to dying people. They won't be around to call you out on your bullshit. Oh wait, ghosts are real in this universe. Never mind, don't lie to dying people.
I love you, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Madam President! Oh, no.
She gooping.
Doctor, we need your help.
All hands on deck here. Season B-Fifth. Give me 150 cc's. She's not responding.
Stay with me.
Sir, the cutscene is lagging.
She's dropping.
Hold on.
We're losing her.
Yeah, and remember, this is my feel-good game.
On the death.
This is the game I play when I want to relax. You know, when you see your mom dying in a hospital bed. Covered in goop.
Listen, no one can know that the president is dead. If word gets out, Bridges is finished. Now, what happened here does not leave this room. Do you understand?
Yes, Director. But there's still the matter of the body. Without corpse disposal.
We've got that covered.
Like the holodeck the whole time. You know, none of this would have happened if we'd done this over Zoom like I
Before
suggested.
she died, the president made a contract with you.
What are you talking about?
As a member of Bridges, you're gonna work with the rest of us to rebuild America.
You think you can recruit me? Like she tried to?
Well, she succeeded. Look at your wrist.
Aw, damn.
That's not symbolic. I don't know what is.
Director, the cancer spread throughout her entire body. Harvesting organs is out of the question, and there is no need for an autopsy. Her body needs to be cremated before she necrotizes.
And if we don't, this place will turn into another crater.
What do you want me to do?
We don't have any porters right now. And the CD team you went into the field with are dead. But the president's body has to be burned.
The road from Capital Knot City to the incinerator was compromised in the void out. Now, the only way there is on foot, through the mountains. But the chiral density there is off the chart. It's gotta be BTs.
This job has requirements. Tombs. Repatriate.
So me? Why?
Sam, you're already on the clock.
Now get it done, Sam Porter Bridges.
You need to deliver that body in 30 minutes or less. Or else our corpse is free.
Can I have a moment? President Strand believed in American Reconstructionism. She worked tirelessly to bring the nation together again. And without her, there would be no Bridges. She deserves a funeral with full honors. But we can't give her that. If she dies, America dies.
Without her, Bridges will cease to be.
Listen. Her cremation must be carried out with the utmost secrecy.
Even if we pull it off, what
Oh
then?
shit, I shouldn't be streaming this
Who's gonna
time.
take her place? Face it. America's history.
Sam, America isn't dead yet.
He just said that it dies if Bridget dies.
She may be lost to us, but we still have an America worthy of the presidency.
Sorry,
This is
what?
basically
Let's not get into
Kakamusha.
it now. What matters is that we're going to finish your mother's work and rebuild America as she intended. That's the reason Bridges exists. So take the first step, Sam, and deliver the president's body to the incinerator.
If we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive.
That's a great impersonation you do of my mom.
Time's running out. I love you, Sam.
I'm not dead. Let me out of here.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Oh man, I should have queued up Frank Zappa's song "Let Me Take You to the Beach." Could have played it right there.
The facilities to the southwest.
That was funny.
Remember that you'll be passing through BT territory.
We built the incinerator way up in the mountains so that the chiral matter in the smoke wouldn't reach the city. It won't be easy carrying a body up there.
Okay, class, so what have we
monitoring you
learned
around
so
the clock.
far, if this is your
If
first
anything
time
comes up,
experiencing Death
we'll
Stranding?
offer you support via the cufflinks.
Without spoiling anything in the future. We know about the chiral network, we know about BTs, we know about, if a single person dies, it'll destroy a city. You gotta burn the body before it necrotizes. Ooh, sleepy boy.
Sam, this is Die Hardman. Dead men explain how to use the cuffs, right? Use them to check the location of the incinerator.
You comfy back there, Mom? Let's go.
Sam, I don't think I need to remind you, but every minute counts when transporting corpses for disposal. 48 hours following cardiac arrest, they go necro and become a fresh BT to make our lives hell.
Just making a route. There we go. Got some lovely lakes. Okay, and then when I hit a button, I'll just fast travel there. Just kidding. This game's all about walking! So this game came out November of... 2019? I believe it came out November 2019. Yeah, okay, 2019. Thanks, Milt. And I'm not trying to be a fucking overly sentimental weirdo here, but I do find it really weird that this game is basically about a future where everyone is holed up underground because they're too afraid to go outside, where America's in shambles, and the people who deliver you packages of food and medicine are considered the greatest heroes.
Strand was the symbol of American Reconstructionism. Even with the country shattered and its people scattered to the four winds,
Shadoobie.
she never stopped believing they could be reunited. People held on to their hope that America would rise again because they believed in her. We believe that this country can be rebuilt. America lives on, together with Bridget's undying spirit.
Cool, so when we rebuild America, can everyone have health care and go to college for free? Don't be stupid, Sam. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps while a ghost haunts you. Just, you know, so this game, I'm not gonna say it predicted post-COVID, but like, it feels very prescient in like a post-COVID society. And also it did predict one thing, which is that we would eat flying bugs as snacks to get more blood. That happens. I do that all the time. I went down to HMOD earlier to get some snacks. Because, you know, like I said, my birthday's coming up soon. May 3rd is my birthday. I will be 37. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm getting old. You can't see it because I'm blue right now, but my beard is starting to turn white.
Yeah.
So the good thing is my nephews will have a realistic Santa in a few years when they're old enough to appreciate Santa. If my sister and brother-in-law want to teach them about Santa, that's up to them. Adam, if you're still in the chat, I know that you stalk my family for some weird reason. Fucking weirdo. Teach them about Santa Claus. I've even been working on my Santa laugh. To infinity and beyond.
There's something that's uncomforting. Your body is away with me, but I'm exactly where I wanna be. But I'm alone from home.
I know your voice, I know your face. This is something
I should be talking through this so that I don't get copyright struck, but
give me hope.
I understand how they don't want you to turn music off in this game. You can't. Like, you go to the options menu, you can change the volume. That's it. There is no individual volume sliders for dialogue. There's no individual volume slider for music or sound effects. There's no safe streaming mode. Which even Friday the 13th, a video game, had a streamer safe mode, for God's sakes. You know, they didn't play any of the Alice Cooper songs. But, like, Kojima's an artist. I used to be in the anti-Kojima camp, and after this game, I'm firmly in the Kojima camp. I truly believe that he wanted this to be an art project. I truly believe that he wanted this, and like, just like an art project, you make a movie, they don't give you the option to turn the soundtrack and listen to an alternate soundtrack in a movie. Unless it's the Linkin Park soundtrack for, oh fuck, what movie was that? It's a martial arts movie.
If there was, would we be singing? But you're a part of me, and I'm a part of you.
Everyone, what's that martial arts movie where they're all in the big building and they have to go floor by floor fighting people? Not Game of Death. It's a bunch of cops.
Yes, you're a part of me, and I'm a part of you.
I'm a part of us. We'll say it's Loation? The Raid. Linkin Park had an alternate soundtrack for the film The Raid, which is horrendous. Why would you do that? So yeah, so if you want like certain songs to hit at a certain time for emotional reasons, you wouldn't make it so you can turn the soundtrack off. But then again, when you do that, you should make double, triple, quadruple damn sure that if someone's streaming your game, which streaming is free advertising for people, by the way, you should make sure that they don't get copyright strikes or their VODs muted. Because I'm sorry, studies have shown games that get streamed a lot more sell a lot more. I don't care what the assholes who made Life is Strange tell you. Their game would not have been anywhere near as popular if it wasn't for streamers and content creators. They like to think that, oh, our game would have been this smash hit, but people watched, you know, content creators play it instead of playing it themselves, and so no one bought it. That's bullshit. Your game only became popular because of so many people were playing it and making videos and stuff. So when you stream a video game, you're fucking doing free advertising for a game, you know? There's been plenty of times where I've started a stream and then turned it off because the game looked so engaging I wanted to play it myself. So I stopped watching the stream and just bought the game and went through it, you know? It's free advertising. So yeah, don't punish the people. If you're gonna make it so I can't turn the soundtrack off, you better make it so, sorry, everyone on the planet can stream low roar without consequence. I am way off my fucking path here. This was a long time ago that I want to believe it was Life is Strange people, but yeah, I want to say one of them was bitching once because they felt like their game would have sold more if it wasn't for people streaming it. Like, they made some kind of comment like, oh, imagine if all the people who watched certain streamer stream this game went out and bought copies. We would have sold a lot more. And it's like, you know, I feel like when people watch someone stream a story game, they're, you know, they're like getting it for free because, you know, our games are basically story-driven anyway. But it's like, bitch, no one would have fucking paid attention to your game if it wasn't for streamers. Milt said, there is no safe streaming because if you slip in the water, you'll drop the president. I gotta deliver my mommy president to the funeral home. Are we having fun yet, Norman? Oh boy. I'm getting Skyrim flashbacks, no! Ah! Ba, 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 ba.
Keep on keeping on, Sammy boy.
If you want to hear Norman Reedus grunt, if that's like your king, whoa, this game is for you. You get a lot of good Norman Reedus grunts. And Norman's an attractive guy. I'm not gonna lie. Would he be my type? I don't know. I don't think I'd say no to a Norman Reedus. Oh God, don't even get me started on that asshole. The guy who said modders were... Modders literally do unpaid labor for video game companies to keep their games relevant. And it's so funny because someone was like, someone pointed out okay, so if you don't know, people in the chat, there was a news article on Kotaku or Polygon or something, one of the news, video game news sites, that was talking about how a group of modders had used an algorithm to write new dialogue for Geralt in The Witcher so that the AI could perform new lines for a mod they made. And basically it just stitched together different samples of his voice and different, you know, dialogue that he used. And they were able to make, you know, new dialogue. And some asshole said, oh my God, this is disgusting. You know, this is why modders are so protective of their OP. And I think he thought that modders were stealing work from the voice actor. And it's like, yeah, a bunch of modders are going to get tens of thousands of dollars together and possibly get the guy who plays Geralt to illegally break his contract by getting him to record that character for a mod they made. Yeah, no, they're not. Sorry. And so this guy, he doubled down and he kept talking about like, oh, this is why people are so protective of their IPs, because mods, they water down the IP, the original IP, and just going on and bitching and bitching. And someone pointed out, it was so great, it was like, yeah, I really think they went against the intent of the creators when they use the Witcher creative tools that came with the game to make the mod.
Just a bit further.
Like, literally, that's like, that's the reason they make tools like that. A to B to C. You make a game, right? You ship a mod dev kit with the game. And you tell modders, hey, you know, when you're done playing our adventure, make your own adventures, right? So that's step one, to get more people interested in the game. But two, when someone makes a really, really, really big important mod, someone from Kotaku or someone from Polygon is going to write a news story about it, and it's going to get your game back out there. And yeah, there are a few people who might not have never played Witcher 3, and they say, that mod sounds interesting, I'm going to try it. And they'll buy a game that's like 5-6 years old by now. I've known people to buy and rebuy Skyrim because of a certain mod tickled their fancy. I've known people who have rebought Morrowind because a mod tickled their fancy.
God damn it.
The ravings of a lunatic. There's one thing I've learned in this world. Everyone will take any opportunity possible to feel superior to a group of people. Everyone wants that simple shortcut to tisk tisk and you know, to get mad at entire communities. All Twitter is a sniping simulator, you know? Emotional sniping. It's a fuck, there goes the fucking president.
Get it
It's it manufactures nitpicking in it. It manufactures feeling morally superior to masses of people. And I've fallen for it too. I've done it plenty of times. I was yelling at a person today because of NFTs, but I really do feel strongly about NFTs, especially this horrendous one that dropped today. I do think they're hurting the environment, and it's so funny whenever someone tries to argue that or not, they'll show you articles that are written by pretty much the same people who run blockchains and cryptocurrencies and stuff like that. It's like when fossil fuel experts turn out to work for like Chevron and shit like that. I body slammed my mom. But yeah, so people will take any opportunity to feel superior to groups of people. And that's just human nature. And that's how we've been in our private lives, but now that we have social media, we can make that ugly part of ourselves extraordinarily public. So it's not that wild to see someone hate on the modding community, but it doesn't make his point any less bullshit. Like, I get the emotional reasons why he did it, but the logic is batshit insane. I don't like mods, therefore they hurt the company that originally made the game? What? If you're wondering what NFTs are, NFTs, cryptocurrency, all that bullshit, we somehow made a way to make stocks mean less in the world. If the smoke turns white, that means we've picked a new president.
Chiralium density in the area is climbing rapidly. Heavy timefall is imminent. Get back here, now.
Sam, burn the other cargo while you're there.
What's this?
Baby back ribs.
It's the unit Igor was assigned. It was hooked up to you when we found you in the crater.
But why is it here?
Because it's flagged for disposal. Central Knot's gone, and our headquarters along with it. Because that thing didn't do its job. It's all in Igor's logs.
You hear that, baby? We're capitalists.
But
Pull
it's
yourself
still
up by your
alive.
bootstrings or you get burned.
It can't be repaired.
Do your job.
Survive outside the pod. Pity it if you want, but the decision has been made. It has to go. The director approved the order.
Uh-oh, spooky time. Sam, watch out, there's werewolves. Just kidding, it's ghosts. Yeah, if we get the DNA from the babies in Amber paunch, we can then grow giant humans. I'm sorry, Dee Dee. I shouldn't have used the W word. I know you're
Sam, do you copy?
There might be werewolves.
Must have lost you in the blackout. Sam, what's your status? Chiralium density is still increasing.
Remember when they hinted that there were werewolves in the Matrix and then they didn't give us werewolves? What the
Must be
fuck?
from the bodies we couldn't get up to the incinerator in time. Comes with the territory, I'm afraid.
Can you sit out the rain?
No. They're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
My chair's
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
Okay, so
I got an
BTs
idea.
cause chiralium deposits and can cause a void out, which will blow up everything. And BTs can be seen by BBs. It all makes sense. Oh, when you hook up to the BB, you can see the BB's memories.
Start, you shit. Oh, maybe you are defective. That's it. Do your thing.
So you got your BB, you got your BT, you got your PT. Okay, baby, shoot the ghost with your baby laser. I gotta make quick work of them.
Keep low. Cautiously.
Ghosts can't hear you if you hold your breath. Oh boy, he's right there. No, 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 no. Oh, shit. Run. Ah, damn it. Get off me. Oh, no. No, 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 not my first time. Ah, shit. It's a whale! Okay, so if a BT catches you, then a whale shows up, and that will cause a void out. But you got to keep your baby calm. Your baby's got to be calm, so it can sense BTs, so the BTs won't summon the whale. Because if they drain your blood and you don't have enough bugs to eat. Ah, I got out of the zone. Of course. See, whales only have a limited area of attack. I gotta cheer my baby up.
It's all good. It's all good.
Oh, I forgot. My controller doesn't have motion sensor. When I play this on the PS4, you could actually shake the controller and it'll shake the baby. Or not shake the baby, soothe the baby. You don't want to. You want to rock the baby. You don't want to shake. No shaking babies. Shaking babies bad. Dee Dee, what's to not understand? What are you confused? Ghosts are real. Ghosts are real. They could summon whales. We have the internet that broadcasts holograms. Babies can see ghosts. I'm the baby. And rain makes you grow old. Just 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. It's science, you know? Everything makes sense. I get it. Enemy-induced adrenaline. Oh, fuck. Oh, I got a slurp back with some Monster. Monster Energy drink is the drink of choice for Sam Porter Bridges. It's like I got a stilt suit. I wonder if I'd drink my own piss. Okay, un momento, por favore. My posterior hurts like a bitch. I gotta get a pillow to sit on. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, now that I got this pillow, I'm actually too tall. Okay. So, thanks for watching the stream so far, everyone. A big thank you to everyone watching. We're going to go for probably about 30 more minutes, and then we're going to call it a night here. I do intend to stream a lot more Death Stranding, but it's not going to be like a thing I keep on a schedule. Basically, these are going to be my more relaxed, chill-out streams that I do whenever I want to, like, unwind. That's if this doesn't get muted. If this gets muted, then what's the point? You know, if I can't re-upload VODs, I'll just find another game to play as my chill-out game. Thank you to Courier Jack so far for their donation. But I must stress something, and I'm not trying to bite a hand that feeds me. I'm not trying to be an ingrate. But I just want to talk about my philosophy when it comes to streaming and crowdfunding and things like that. I'll be frank, I'm not a rich man. I'm actually a very poor man. I know I have a bunch of fancy equipment. No, that's not because my rich mommy and daddy buy me things. They are not rich as well. They are also kind of struggling. But I have been investing the money I get from the Patreon, investing the money I get from, you know, from Jay, from my job and stuff like that, into getting more and more gear. Sorry, a bit sick. So over the years, I've been collecting better and better gear. Because I had a vision for what I wanted Reload Last Save to be, and now that vision has changed due to circumstances beyond my control. A lot of it has to do with the amount of hours I work. Predominantly, I'm a video editor for other people's content, for other people's YouTubes and stuff like that. Other people's YouTubes. Oh God, I sound like my grandparents. No, if I sound like my grandparents, I sound like this. They're currently in coffins rotting away like that Skeksis in the beginning of Dark Crystal. That's a joke. They were cremated. I know. I took their body up a mountain. Anyway, so I'm not rich. All the gear that I use to make this stuff has been collected over like an 8-year period of me slowly building out my stuff. Luckily, when it comes to things like microphones, if you get a really good microphone, it's not like a computer where like, oh, a better one comes out every year and you got to keep upgrading your gear. No. The one I use, I'm going to show it real quick. This is an Electro Voice RE20. You can see this microphone in media from 30 years ago. You can see movies in the 80s and like disc jockeys are using this microphone. It's a very good microphone. I bought it about 5 years ago when we thought we were going to do a podcast and then that all fell apart. So luckily I've been able to just hold on to this and not have to upgrade. But other things, cameras, lights, computers, everything needs maintenance, everything needs upgrading, bigger and better tech and stuff, what have you. So I want to continue to stream. I want to stream more often. That's what I'm going to have to do for content from now on, is streaming instead of my pre-made stuff, because of just stuff that's happened in my life. I'm on my own as far as creative speaking goes. That's more personal and emotional than I want to get into, the reasons behind that, but we'll talk about that later at a later date. But because I'm on my own, I feel like maybe streaming is the way to go. And also YouTube kind of seems dead for the kind of content I make. I could probably make a better go of it as a streamer. So if I do stream more often, I'm going to want support. But like I said, I want to take this time to talk about my philosophy when it comes to streaming. Growing up with the money problems that I have, and having the money problems that I have currently, and I'm not calling anyone out here, I want a lot of people to give me money. But I want a lot of people to give me a little bit of money. If it comes down to me only surviving on giant donations from certain people, I will feel massive amounts of guilt because I feel like I'm taking advantage of that person. And I never want to become a streamer that takes advantage of people. Like, straight up. I see them. I see them all the time. I see how streamers can manipulate people, and I don't like that. So, if you want to kick me $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, awesome. But please think of yourself and your family first, because so many of us out there are hurting. And I am not going to be able to be the kind of person who streams every day a week. If I do get a schedule, it's going to be twice a week, probably, because I have a pretty taxing full-time job. And also Melody streams 3 times a week, and we live in the same house. And, you know, if she streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to have to stream? I'm going to have to stream Tuesday, Thursday. And also, my girlfriend Casey comes over about 2 days a week, and I don't want to eat into our relationship time, because already my job eats into that enough already. So, you know, just think about that when you give me money or when you sub. If you do sub, though, or if you do gift subs, I really, really, really appreciate that. I would like to do this full time. I would like it's always my dream that Real Less Save becomes a self-sustaining brand that I would still probably do outside work, but not as much. And I would do more things like Game Grave. I'd do more experimental shit. I'd start doing skits. I'd start doing movies. That's my goal, and it's always been my goal. But the older I get, the more I realize that goal probably will never be attained. It's just not in the cards for me. But if you just want to keep this going as long as we can, that's greatly appreciated. But please, please, please think of yourself, think of your family. Never give that it hurts. And if you ever feel like you can give that much to a streamer, give it to charity instead. If any of you out there are secret millionaires, give me all your fucking money. And I'll make a remake of Goodfellas, but with puppets from Mario, and it's called Goombas. I'll need $2 million. I'll need $4 million because I want Ray Liotta to be the voice of one of the Goombas. I don't think I can get Pesci, and I'm pretty sure De Niro would not be interested. I have an in with Ray Liotta. We can get Liotta. $4 million. Could we get Ray Romano? Ray Romano would be a good Goomba. Hey Mario, don't jump on my head, please. Come on, man. Deborah, my meatball sub. Back to the game. Oh, no, actually one last thing of business. May 3rd is my birthday. It's been a rough year. The roughest year of my life. The darkest year of my life. You know all about it. Some very bad shit has happened to me personally. Lost my best friend. I hate casually throwing it out there, but, you know, why beat around the bush? That's the number one thing. I know a lot of people out there don't like celebrating their birthday. I personally try to break that mindset because in this kind of world where we all openly talk about self-worth and we talk about mental health, people really bang their drum over and over again about loving yourself and appreciating yourself. And then I see those same people talk about how, oh, my birthday is just another day, or, oh, I'm a 1 year old, or I'm 1 year closer to death. And they talk about just how grim their birthday is and how they play it down. I'm trying to break that mindset. I think it's actually a lot healthier to celebrate your birthday and to look on the bright side. So I will be doing a stream May the 3rd. I don't know what I'm streaming yet. I would like you all to show up. If you want to get me a gift, get people to watch, get people to follow. I want 1,000 followers. I'm at 200 right now. If we can get up to 300 in the next couple of months, I will be ecstatic. Let's say we get 20 new followers by my birthday. I'll be ecstatic. Not subs, just followers. Just people getting eyes on the content. Because at the end of the day, it is all about ego. I'm doing this because I want to be seen. I'm doing this because I want to entertain. This isn't about the money. I love the money because the money lets me do this more. The money lets me buy better gear to make this stuff look better and let me do more experimental shit. I want to start doing more experimental streams. I want to do weird skits or interactive stuff with the audience. And you need money for that. But the biggest motivation for any person who considers himself an entertainer is attention. It's to have a bigger audience. That's what I want more than anything, is to just grow this audience. So if you want to get me a gift, get people to watch. May 3rd. I'll probably go on around the same time, maybe a little earlier. I'll announce it when we get closer to it. But get people to watch, get people to follow, ask people to follow, send people links. Don't badger people. Badger them a little. But don't harass people. With, you know, I don't want this to become a subscribe to PewDiePie kind of bullshit. Because that's really weird when like 5 people are doing it. So yeah, get people to watch May 3rd. That'll be a huge help for me. So let's get back in the game. Oh no, I'm not blue. I tried to see if there's a way to make it so it would automatically switch me from scene to scene, but OBS, I don't know. What's your fucking problem, OBS? OBS doesn't allow me to use, like, the same video input as different sources, if that makes any sense. I will say, since switching from XSplit to OBS, Streamlabs OBS, it's a pretty positive change. I was hesitant at first why a free product would be better than a paid for product, but Streamlabs is a lot better. For one, I can easily read the chat while I stream. For two, the VR integration is much better. For three, it integrates OBS, you're gonna send me that check for $50,000, right? I'm doing the spot for you. You could at least give me $50,000. I want to make the Goomba movie, OBS. Oh no! If I make a Goomba movie, they're gonna be like minions. Calm down, baby. Calm down, baby. Baby, calm down. I'm too tall with this pillow on my butt. Everyone in the chat, give me $5 to go buy a hemorrhoid pillow, but I want one of those fancy hemorrhoid pillows. I want Gene Simmons's Kiss hemorrhoid pillow. I know they have to be out there, right? One, because Kiss will put their name on anything. But two, let's look at the age demographic of your average Kiss fan. I think a hemorrhoid pillow is fitting. Yeah, let's get some Kiss brand Viagra! People in the chat, thoughts on Kiss? Let's talk about Kiss. There's good. By the way, I put AMA in this stream. I normally put that because I always like interacting with the audience, and I with few exception, I am very much a ask me anything kind of guy. I'm very open about my opinions. I don't have a filter. That's not me, again, bragging because, like, I'm unfiltered, you snowflakes. More like, I'm on the spectrum, and I don't know how much sharing is oversharing. That's the reason. But, yeah. There's also going to be a lot of downtime in this game. Hold on. I got a dono. Courier Jack's $5 for the hemorrhoid pillow. That money I'm keeping. I'm not refunding that. I will not refund that $5. I want a hemorrhoid pillow that when you sit on it, if you flip it up on one side and you sit on it, it plays Detroit Rock City. If you're feeling more in a down mood, you flip the hemorrhoid pillow over and you sit on it, and it plays Beth. Milt, Kiss is good if you don't know any better. Okay. My opinions on Kiss. On a personal level, I think the members of Kiss are very pathetic. They've definitely become the, like, cringy old men of rock. Gene Simmons is such a fucking sex pest that he even got kicked out of Fox News for sexually harassing people. Getting kicked out of Fox News for sexually harassing people is like getting kicked out of the military for being a murderer. Like, that's insane to say. Like, Fox News, if you know about, like, the shit that, like, Bill O'Reilly did and, like, all those other creepazoids did, it's like the sexual predator Olympics. For them to be like, no, dude, you're going a little too far, man. You really gotta be a creep. You gotta be a mega creep. I didn't say super creep because R.I.P. Rick James. So, yeah. Does Kiss have a few good songs? I would say yes. I would say, you know what? I want to rock and roll all night, party every day. Annoying song. It's an annoying... It is insipid how annoying... It is annoying how insipid that song is. Scratch that, reverse it. It is annoying how insipid that song is. Detroit Rock City, though. Come on, that's a jam. I got dooms. Oh, the Carillium got my lungs. I got dooms.
Sam, he's our man.
Yeah. Do that to yourself. Pump yourself up every now and then. Just say, hey. Hold on. People are talking about Kiss versus the Fan of the Park in the chat. I knew they were Jewish. I didn't know they were Israeli.
Verifying
Hold on.
ID. Clear. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Over and over again.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes when you get older. You become a hypocrite.
Welcome to Capital Knot City. Proceed to distribution.
Money and power can do that to a lot of people, where they just forget their roots.
Sam, come back to the distribution center.
I'm almost here,
Check the location
dude.
on your compass.
Juke, gotta juke. There's a football level later, and I gotta practice my jukes. Gotta hit my truck sticks. Oh, look at our gooey boy! Look at our gooey boy! The boy! The boy! The boy! He's such a gooey boy!
It's a miracle either of you made it back. When someone with dooms hooks up to a BB, your feelings and memories cause feedback, like with a speaker. It amplifies fears and stress, and runs the risk of taking you to a place from which you will not return. I'm sorry, but this BB has been pushed beyond its limits. Disposal is the only option.
I want to recycle this baby.
Sam, get cleaned up and come to the president's office. We need to talk.
Yeah, Haim Saban is a very interesting character in entertainment. I don't know how comfortable I am with the Power Rangers guy having so much power within the Democrat National Committee.
Sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending.
Aww. Awesome job with delivering your mother's corpse to be incinerated, Sam. Here's all the points. Hey, I will say this. If it wasn't for Haim
Sam,
Saban, we would never have
I told you
kid
dooms
video.
and BBs were a dangerous combination. Huh, perhaps a shower is in order. You're still covered in chiralium. Don't want the president to see you like that.
The hell you talking about? She's dead.
You're upset. Is this about BB-28?
Go fuck yourself. I'm not your errand boy.
Well, in any event, it seems it owes you its life.
No, we owe the kid our lives. You too.
As you say, I shall look after it. Give my regards to the president.
Sorry I'm being cryptic for no reason, Sam. Little baby. Yeah, legit. Haim Saban is one of the people who fucked over Bernie Sanders. I know that's insane to think about, but He has a lot of pull. Why are we talking fucking politics? I'm sorry. It's just, it always fucking amazes me when it's like,
almost time to go,
they
Sam.
talk about Haim Saban in political circles. It's like, the Power Rangers, man?
Here.
The guy who gave us Samurai Pizza
It's a dream
Cats?
catcher.
What's a dream catcher? It's like a wind
Wear
chime.
it when you sleep.
Then why don't you
and
say
I'll
wind
keep
chime?
the nightmares away. I'll always be with you.
Oh shit, we're gonna get kicked off of Twitch. I can't show movies. We're just gonna watch Amelie now?
Good morning, Sam.
Sam, this is Di Hardman. There's a private room set aside for your use. Bridges perk. Take a moment to clean up, wash all that chiralium off, then come to the president's office.
Nah, I like it. I'm goth now. I'm in one of those Icelandic death metal bands. We're called Christ Killer. We're called Church. We're burning church. Ostergarden Flyingstaken, which roughly translates to, I drink my potion out of the skull of Christian.
Isn't anything private anymore?
Oh, no. Except for taking a shower and going to the toilet, that is. I take it you were getting
This is
yourself
for your
cleaned
famously
up.
square butt.
Good. Come to the president's office as soon as you're done. She's waiting for you.
The goop it's water soluble. Ghosts are water soluble. That's why when priests use holy water to get rid of ghosts, don't believe them. It's just because it's water. It has nothing to do. You could use tap water and a ghost will disappear. That's how it is. My cousin's a famous ghost hunter. He was on Animal Planet once because Animal Planet had a ghost hunting show. I don't fucking know why. And he told me that you could just
did well,
throw
Sam.
milk at a ghost and it'll
Thank you.
explode.
Bridget may no longer be with us, but
I
her
take it back.
legacy
Don't give this
has a
channel
chance
money.
to
It
live on.
sucks.
Sam, listen to me. America, Reconstructionism. Her dream isn't dead.
I don't want to hear it.
This is the face of our new hope. Our new America.
Oh, hell yeah. Amelie's president now. We're gonna win all the Oscars.
My mother may be gone, but I'm here.
Roberto Bernini is her vice president.
You're here too.
These jokes would have been so cool in like 2001.
Been 10 years since you saw each other, right? And in all that time, she hasn't aged a day.
He knows why. My body's still on the beach. I don't get to grow older.
Okay, so people in the chat, there's something called a beach. And if you're on the beach, you don't grow older.
So you're serious then about reconnecting everyone and everything?
Someone has to succeed Bridget, Sam. More importantly, someone has to carry on her legacy and see our country rebuilt. Samantha America Strand, our new president. A new beginning for our people, for our nation. Under
Forgot her
Emily's
middle
leadership,
name was America.
we'll re-establish the UCA, the United Cities of America. This is how we'll rebuild our country. But we'll need your help.
It is Sweet D.
No, I'm through with this. I said my goodbyes to all of you when I said them to Bridget.
We never forgot about you, Sam. You ran away. You cut us off.
Ricky Cricket is the vice
Emily
president.
put together an expedition. The best of Bridges won. And went west.
God, I don't know why the cutscenes keep lagging.
I led them past craters in BT territory. I kept them safe while they searched for survivors.
Never once missed a BT. Saw him coming a mile away.
Oh, cool, Swamp Thing!
We convinced community after community to join the UCA, and we left behind our own people to help them. It took us 3 years, but we managed to make it all the way to Edge-Knot City.
All the way to the Pacific. Jesus.
Yeah, but then everything went to hell. The team was wiped out, and Emily was taken.
Taken?
I'm not being kept in a cell or anything like that. I'm allowed to use their facilities and to speak with you whenever I want. I just can't leave the city.
It's all to safeguard the continued independence of Edge-Knot City. Well, that's what our keepers are saying, at least. They want the UCA to leave him be. Emily's their insurance policy in case we don't.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo Demons. Militant separatist group.
Nope, don't laugh.
They run Edge-Knot City.
Do not laugh at the Homo Demons.
Bunch of terrorists who go around towns killing people and leaving craters.
Right. Nothing's off limits for them. Not even engineering void outs.
No laughing.
You think the suicide that took out Central Knot was one of theirs?
Could be. There are extremists like the demons everywhere, plotting in the shadows. They're decentralized by nature. No one organization to rule them all. Just a common ideology.
I know not everyone shares our vision for the future. If we Americans don't come together again, humanity won't survive.
Yeah, that's a very American sentiment.
I
huh?
carried my mother's message to people all across the country. But not everyone was willing to accept it.
More than a few would rather stay isolated. Keep to themselves. Go it alone. Like you, Sam.
You piece of
They
shit.
think
You're worse
that
than a
America
terrorist.
can only be rebuilt
Deliver
by
my
force,
fucking pizza.
by men who tell them what to do, who take away their freedom and put them in shackles.
What'd you put on me, huh? You know better.
That was a
than the
poor
demons.
design choice.
Just another kind of cult.
They're not shackles, Sam. They're a symbol of our bonds. That's what we need right now. Not to stand apart, but to come together. To form chiral knots and reconnect.
Sam, we want you to go west.
I
and
care
finish
more about them
what
garlic
Emily
nuts,
started.
baby. Gabagoo.
The people she left behind have been hard at work, setting up chiral network terminals. But these terminals are still isolated. We need you to bring them online. And for that, you'll need a Cupid. This contains all the necessary security and operations protocols to integrate a terminal into the chiral web. Take the Cupid west, Sam, and reconnect the people of our great nation. And when you get to Edge-Knot City, find Emily and bring her home.
That's right, this game is about setting up your parents' Wi-Fi
After
all
that,
across the
I'll
country.
take over the presidency and carry on Mother's work to save the country.
This was Bridget's dying wish. This is how we'll move forward.
Please, Sam. We need you.
I'm Sam Porter Bridges now. I'm not a Strand. Hell, I'm not even part of this outfit. You all saw to that. I'm not getting involved with you or anyone else ever again.
Wait!
Yeah, it's not gonna work, lady.
See? It's like I'm not even here. Same as it ever was.
Sam!
This is not my beautiful.
Sam!
And you're not my beautiful sister ghost.
Hold on. Stop! Listen to me. America needs you. Both of you.
Yeah, covering the world in cable didn't bring an end to war and suffering. Don't act surprised when it all comes apart if you try to do it again. Round and round it goes. Connect, reconnect, it's not that simple.
All right, Sam. Just take it easy. I get it. You don't have to commit to anything now. Why not get some rest?
Good idea. We all need our sleep. Leave it too long and you're liable to reconnect with the other side. The necessary maintenance has been completed. Various adjustments and fine-tuning for your benefit. You can use it again.
I'm just gonna say this, but who
For
else
once,
thinks
it would
that
seem
Dead
that
Man's
Dooms and BBs
fucking
are a good combination.
fashion sense is goddamn on point? Let me look at this slick motherfucker.
Or perhaps the two of you have something of an affinity for one another.
Sorry, the baby cracks me up. I love that baby. If you ever watch Scorpy streams, I can't look at that baby now without imagining it talks like Scorpy. Just being like, hey, you got any chips? I can eat some chips. You know what? Take all the money you were going to give me, get up all your money together, and I want to hear Scorpy sum up the plot of this game. That's what I want. Go to his streams and be like, Scorpy, here's $5,000. There was an explosion, and it was big, and it created all the life.
Sam.
Amelia, why the hell am I in an Alejandro Jodorowsky film?
Listen. You are Sam Strand.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. My name is Sam Porter Bridges.
It's a funny word, Strand. Strand is part of rope or bond, while stranding means being washed up on the shore. And being stranded is when you can't go home. I'm stranded now, Sam. Here on the shore of the Pacific. Thousands of miles away, but our bond still holds. You're free, but we're still connected. Don't tell me we're not.
You know, knot's a funny word, like with a K. It means when you take a rope, which is made up of strands, and you tie it together, and then you can't untie it. I am a great magician. My clothes are black now. Red clothes.
Come back, Sam. I'll be waiting for you.
You ever have family members that just don't, like, appreciate, like, your phobias or your hang-ups? So I feel like Sam has told everyone, like, hey, I legit diagnosed with phasmophobia. Don't fucking touch me. And everyone's just like, I'm gonna cut your hair. I'm gonna give you a nice, relaxing massage.
Wait!
Good morning, Sam.
Throbs, your dad doesn't believe you're gay? I will make out with you in front of your dad for the Patreon price of $100 a month. Sorry, that was horrible.
You were out like a log. Must have been beat.
No, I've been there
Private
before.
rooms come
I
with all
tried to
basic
talk to my parents about being
amenities,
bi
shower,
when I was
toilet,
very, very
etc.
young, and they told me
Drop
that I
in
was
when you
lying
need
and
to
it was a
rest.
phase.
Inspect your gear,
I kept that
review
shit
info,
down
or
for
whatever
another
else.
15,
If you have
20
any
years.
questions, feel free to ask our staff. But before you do, why not check things out for yourself? See how Bridges operates these days.
Thorbs, if that insulted you, I'm very sorry. Lost another one. Oh, God. Kick me off of this fucking stream. Oh, hell nah. I checked the Patreon. A new $100 donor. No. It gets raunchy on a real LSA stream.
Sam, this is Deadman. I calibrated your BB based on physiological data we collected from you earlier. It's still just a best guess, though. After you take it out for a spin, we can check if you're in sync and tweak the BB sensitivity as needed.
Okay, here's what we're all been waiting for, boys. Let's grip it and rip it. Hell yeah. You ever want to see Norman Reedus give himself a fucking heart attack? This is probably my biggest gripe with the game. I don't really care about the Monster Energy drink. Like, you know, it does kind of break the world a little, I'll be honest. But this is irresponsible to show people. You should not ever chug an energy drink, and you should never drink more than one energy drink in a row. They installed the baby driver. Nice. Nice one, Thorbs. Thorbs. Grip it and rip it. Hold on. Where's my can? I want to grip it. I want to grip. Casey, honey, have you seen my, my Monster Energy drink can?
I don't know where you put it.
Oh, no. We're gripping and ripping. We're gripping and ripping over here. I found my copy of Cabal by Clive Barker. That's not really a Monster Energy drink. Oh, my goodness. No! My monster! Serious, I saved the monster for months. All right. Sponsor of the stream. Oh no. It's green. It's green. It's green. It's green. The Monster Energy sponsors. Here, I can kind of line it up with the can. So me and Sam, me and the boys, we're drinking tonight. Salute, everyone. Bottoms up, and the devil laughs. You know what? Master Chief is here too. And he will give you double. Master Chief will give you double the XP. This can is empty because Monster Energy drink is fucking foul and it makes me have terrible tremors. Brought to you by the translucent taste of the new Monster Energy. Monster Energy Clear. It's just water. We just put water in it. That bit was worth it.
With that terminal there, you can browse the Bridges database, which has info on a range of subjects. You don't have clearance for everything, but there's still plenty you might find informative.
I want to read the Nancy Drew books. Oh boy, that's a lot of... tips. I don't need no tips. Master of this game. I wrote the Prima strategy guide for this game. You open it up, it's just lyrics to low roar songs.
Hey there. Believe we've met. I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs. Nice to have you on board. I'm Mama, in case I didn't mention it before.
Hi, Mama.
Those there are strands. Not just used for packing, by the way, but for identification, too. Take a closer look and you'll see. See the red there? That's your blood.
Ooh, spooky. And this is a bowl of witch's hair. And here are her eyeballs.
Sam, Hartman here. Researcher devoted to uncovering the secrets of the beaches and the Death Stranding.
Okay, take it back. This is the advertisement that takes me out of the game
When you
more than
relieve
anything.
yourself, a certain amount of chiral matter is flushed from your system. Chiral matter can adversely affect hormone secretion and nervous function. There's a correlation between exposure and the development of phobias, as well as, in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralium contamination has even been postulated as a trigger for the onset of dooms. Allow me to collect a sample of your excretions for my studies. They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your overall health.
Okay, so we got a doctor who looks at our poop.
This case will remove any chiral matter still clinging to your suit. Speaking of suits, blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse disposal, and black for security.
Ooh, we can change our color scheme. Do we want to be Donatello or do we want to be Raphael? I'm feeling... I personally like Donatello more, but I think Sam's a Raphael if I've ever seen one. If we're going by the movies. Because cartoon Raphael was just Groucho Marx, whereas movie Raphael was like fucking dangerous loner with a chip on his shoulder. They basically made him James Hurley from fucking Twin Peaks. Hey, Milt, you said MF Doom. Here he is.
Well, have you had a chance to think it over? Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything. Or making knots.
Like garlic knots, baby!
But I'll do what I have to.
Get some fresh moots and gabagoo. Where's my baby? My baby's missing. My baby. You gotta give me my baby. My assistant is getting my baby. Send it to me over the chiral network. It's garlic nuts! Literal, baby!
Emily's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the chiral network is offline.
Creepy baby.
Right now, it's
Tom.
only capable of transmitting voice communications, sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data is stored on site, our chirograms won't show up. Emily and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data. In case you didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know?
All you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring chiral communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past.
Give it a quick snifferoo.
Fragmented junk data will be compiled and restored, like bringing a dinosaur back to life from a fossil. $4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again. And that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing. Once you establish chiral communications, generating grams won't be an issue. You'll also be able to use chiral printers.
There'll be Instagrams.
Won't be long before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Except anything original. Or that's got a soul. Nothing real. Just copies.
True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
No, that's Borderlands 2. I think that's a band called Shoot the Elephant or something.
Idle hands and all that. We'll give you the details at the dispatch terminal. Make sure you check it upstairs. Drop's waiting up there too.
These shoes look like they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Wait. Hold on. There's something I want you to look into.
You owe
My
your
blood
life to
seemed
those
set
shoes.
those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off? How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
The problem with giant rants like that, Courier Jacks, is I can't read them. Like, when you type giant messages like that, it's hard for me to, you know. Like, if I look over real quick and I see, like, a quick thing is like, when the ass is fat, then it's like, ha ha ha, but when it's like a giant wall of text, you know. It's hard for me to split my concentration between the two screens.
Lisa. Don't worry.
Lisa, I didn't hit you. I did not.
I'll take care of him. I promise you. Baby. Baby. Baby, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Steady.
Magic baby gives me powers. Super baby. Super baby. My eyes are starting to twitch. .tv/real Okay. Let's get some missions. Let's actually start playing the game.
Sam.
No! Die Hardman, let me play the game!
Objective is to extend the chiral network from here.
Oh, you know what? He's more green than blue. I should probably
Don't think you
adjust
can make
mine.
a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first of these knots is a Bridges Way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need, and connect the Cupid.
There we go. There we go. Hey, it's Alex Navarro. What you doing here?
Sam, order summaries may contain info. Make sure to review.
Yes, I'll be sure to read them. No, I'm just gonna hit accept and leave.
Sam, we've...
Yeah, we know how the menus work. Come on. The people at home don't need to know how the menus work. They're not playing this game. Okay. Jax, you're continuing to spam, but I'm trying to explain to you when you write giant long messages, I can't read them. I get that you're autistic. I'm autistic too.
Sam, triple check your loadout, I take it?
Okay, so we're finally at the actual gameplay. There's a lot of... The game is very
Sam, you see that sign someone left
Sam.
over
Yeah.
there? You can leave some of your own if you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
Messages, warnings, words of encouragement.
Yep.
Whatever comes to mind.
Thank you for explaining how texts work, Dad! Okay, so this game is very front-loaded and back-loaded with cutscenes. There gets to be a point where there'll be hours without them. Kojima once famously said, I believe, about this game, I could be wrong. Kojima once famously said about this game that, oh my fucking Christ, Die Hardman, please!
Porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started.
You got the goods,
If you
kid.
come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Odradeck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need.
Oh my god.
And they're counting on you to deliver.
Someone just dropped all their fucking packages over here. Did I get the things that collect chiralium yet? These little hands growing out of the ground? Well. No. Okay, haven't got that yet. We'll be able to collect those little chiral crystals later on in the game. Hey, Jax. No, come on. Be nice to yourself. I know where you're coming from, bud. Something about people with autism and people with ADHD have something called rejection-sensitive dysphoria. It's something I struggle with greatly. It's where we have like this deep like sense of like self-loathing and hatred that transcends into like this fear that everyone hates us. And that causes us to kind of like lash out with like not lash out, more lash in, believe it or not, as weird as a thing to say is, but it causes us to be really, really hard on ourselves and really down on ourselves. So I know the feeling of like, oh, I messed up. I went on someone's stream and I made myself like, I'm always thinking like I'm making an ass of myself on Balp's stream, and like, you know, like I'll apologize to people and when I shouldn't. Just, yeah. Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm just trying to explain why it's hard for me as someone who has ADHD and is autistic. I don't like saying that I'm autistic. I'm on the spectrum because it is a spectrum. You know, sadly, there's a lot of negative feelings about autistic people, and a lot of people use the term autistic as like a slur because they don't want to use the R word anymore. Fucking Christ, Deadman! Sam!
A well-placed ladder can get you safely across most rivers, you know.
Thank
Maybe try
you!
using the one we issued you.
That's not what ladders are for! If I told someone at Home Depot that, they would be angry. Anyway, I'm on the spectrum because being autistic is a giant spectrum. We're not all the same, blah blah, but there are some common factors that everyone who's autistic shares, and I know that, like, the feeling of, like, oh, I'm annoying this person, or oh, I've messed up. That happens, but yeah, don't beat yourself up in the comments. Let me mock you, but don't mock yourselves. You gotta love yourself. You gotta love yourself. You gotta love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, the Babadook will get you. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave some of these packages behind. Because, I'm already getting kind of chonky over here. You gotta love yourself. Everyone in the chat. This is... I need to make a point system. I need to figure out a way to give out points. Everyone, say something nice about yourself in the chat. And if you don't, I'll permanently ban you. And it's gotta be sincere. That's right. I'm gonna teach you... I'm gonna use fear to teach you to love yourself. Like a fucking crazed psychiatrist from a movie. I'm gonna wave a gun around, just screaming, "Love yourself!"
Sam, remember that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containment.
Yes.
Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to.
Here comes the rain. By the way, is the, see, Milt likes his nose. Dee Dee, say something nice about yourself or I'm perma-banning you. And everyone in the chat. Everyone in the chat right now. Dee Dee has pretty hair. I've seen her hair, and she does. Dee Dee is a very pretty lady. I've seen Milt's nose. It's a good nose. I've also seen Milt mostly naked. He did the Shawn Michaels thing, where he just had a heavyweight title covering his Johnson. There we go. Courier Jax knows a lot about tokusatsu. Milt has a dick so big that he has to cover it with 4 Dreamcasts. He's got a big burrito down there. I've seen it. I'm not like Pro Jared, where I ask my fans to send me their nudes. They just do it. And I have to suffer through the consequences. No, but Jax, those are things. You gotta love yourself. The thing about knowing a lot about tokusatsu is good. That's a good thing to know. It's en vogue right now. That's gonna be knowledge that's gonna be worth something in the future. As kitschy, campy things like that become more and more popular in America. Who hasn't said something good about themselves? I will fucking ban you. Forever. If you don't love you, I won't love you. Love yourself or face the fucking consequences. And if I see a joke that's like, oh, I don't suck too bad, I guess, then I'm gonna kill you. I'll kill you with my bare hands. It's called tough love. I'm a legit insane person, and I understand why I annoy people now. Like, it just clicked in my head, like, oh, Chris.
That was close.
This is probably deeply uncomfortable for people to hear. I love my bare hands. What? Do you have bare hands? Are you saying you have giant hands, or do you have actual bare hands? Like, do you carry bare hands with you? Because I don't know how to feel about that. That's kind of cruel to kill a bear and take its hands. I grew up with Winnie the Pooh. Like, I grew up watching Winnie. I wasn't friends with Winnie the Pooh. I don't look, he's not going to guest star on the stream. I know I got Steve Austin for you people. I can't get Winnie the Pooh for the stream. I don't know him. I meant that I grew up watching. I imagine Paunch looks at their hands and goes,
"These look like strong hands."
It's never-ending story joke. I'm 37. What do you expect from me? I'm gonna be 37 in a couple days. I am not happy about it. I feel like a decade of my life just, like, vanished. It's really weird. I think because I legit wasted my 20s. And more than half my 30s now that I think about it. Like, it's so weird to just wake up one day and you're an old man, you know? Especially when all the people who, like, watch my show and interact with me are much younger than me. Like, I'll be honest, I'm not calling him out. I'm not trying to be mean to him, because I really do enjoy his content, but I will sit in on Balp streams a lot, you know? I'm always in his chat, you know, typing up stuff. And I always feel weird and guilty because I'm so much older than everyone there. Because Balp's 27. Or actually, I think he might have just turned 28. Balp's 28, so Balp is Melody's age. But Balp's fan base streams younger. And Balp is always, like, kind of, like, ribbing them and, like, mocking them about what they do and don't know about pop culture. And it's always stuff that's, like, even I'm too old for. Like, it's stuff that I would consider kids would like, and then to hear someone younger than be like, yeah, you young kids, you don't know about this. You don't even know about this. Like, the time someone popped into his chat and didn't know what Homestar Runner was, I literally felt myself age. Like, a decade in seconds. When someone's like, what the hell is Homestar Runner? I was just like, my bones. So yeah, it feels weird being the old man. Even in my own Discord, I'm so fucking much older than everyone else. And see, I think it's cool if you're older on Twitch and on YouTube if you are like a known person.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one
I'm made of bees.
The organization, or the UCA, or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. You may have a luck. This is great. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
Everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope.
You're welcome. Give me my grade. Can you give me a sandwich, too? Am I getting paid for this? Or do I just get ranks? This is like working for Avon.
You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Oh, I just had a horrible idea. Do you think Kojima's gonna get into NFTs?
No way. That one glass
Fuck, he would, wouldn't he?
And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but the second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help.
Oh, I'm blocking some of the subtitles.
And they sent us one guy. Shit.
Whoa, no, Chris.
More than the oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. They finally got it working? Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
Okay, I think that should be good. There we go. Now I'm not gonna block any subtitles. And one of my prized possessions is a Laserdisc, believe it or not. Zora, 1 year for my birthday, got me a Laserdisc of Rock and Rule, one of my top 5 films. If you've never seen Rock and Rule, then you need to join the Real Let's Save Discord, and then send me a message and say, hey Chris, let's watch Rock and Rule, and I'll just watch it with you.
Connection to capital, not city? It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Yeah. Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on until you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam.
We're on a lazy Susan. We're just like spinning around.
Network. You've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway.
No, I want to go to the wind
Check
farm.
the nearby delivery truck.
I want to pick up some fresh wind.
Good work. New order available.
Your hard work's paying off, Sam. Thanks to...
Okay, you can make equipment. That's all you need to know. Okay. So climbing anchors are a big thing. Ladders are a big thing.
Sam, you can use that PC.
Yeah, I can make it to make things. Yeah, cool. Jesus Christ, dude. Leave me alone. Ooh. I might have too much stuff. I gotta go back and give Alex Navarro all his fucking laser discs. Okay, so as I was trying to say before, Kojima, I believe, I could be misquoting, but I believe Kojima once said that he believed that many gamers, capital G gamers, would hate the first few hours of this game. And I understand that sentiment completely. Because the first few hours of this game are very hard. You are carrying most of your stuff on foot. You are struggling. You are falling over. You are drowning in rivers. And it begs the questions that I believe one time H-Bomber guy asked in a video, and he even admitted how pretentious he knew it sounded. Are video games supposed to be fun? Can a video game be something that isn't fun, but still feels rewarding? And I really believe that Death Stranding, more than any game I've ever played, gives me a sense of accomplishment. Because in the very beginning, I'm just carrying boxes. I'm climbing up mountains with a fucking stepladder and falling on my ass. Towards the end, some of the gadgets that I create and the network that I hook up and the way I traverse over the map are mind-boggling. And they fill you with this sense of accomplishment because it's like, oh wow, this trip used to take a literal in-game hour to do. I just did it in 3 minutes. You know? And it's not just, oh, you get a helicopter and you fly over there. No, you actually build infrastructure to get you from point A to point B to point C. And you also connect with infrastructure made by other people who have played the game. So I'm gonna make this delivery. I'm just going back to the first city to drop off all the boxes that were dropped. And I think I'm gonna call it a night because I do gotta get back to work. I'm very behind on a project. But when am I not? You know, that's my life. I always feel like I'm behind the 8 ball. I'm always behind on something. But please tune in May 3rd. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I don't know if I'm gonna have guests yet or not. I'm gonna see if anyone can show up. You know, I'll ask around to have people show up on stream with me, but if not, I might just be going solo. If I can't find anyone to show up and play with me, expect me... God, that's a grim thing to say. What a grim realization. It's like mid-wrap-up of a stream is like, if I can't... If I don't have any friends, everyone's left me all alone. DD6, I'm glad you've seen Rock and Roll, by the way. It's, like, legit all-timer for me. I fucking love that movie. It represents, to me, the ideal of what animation could be. How you can make movies for adults that aren't just South Park the movie, doo-doo poo-poo humor, or sex, you know, movies. Like, you can make a funny, weird, like, cartoon that, honestly, I wouldn't mind showing a kid. It's not, nothing that's too bad, but I mean, it's not made for them. You don't make a movie for children and say, oh, who do we get to be the singing voice for the main bad guy? Oh, let's get Lou Reed. Children love Lou Reed. But yeah, Rock and Roll, fabulous film if you haven't seen it. Anyway, May 3rd, I will be streaming. It will be my birthday. Let's try and get as many more new followers as we can. If ever there's a time that you can fucking proselytize the channel, that's it. You know, fucking go out there and just say, hey, you know, please, my friend, he streams. This dude I like, he streams. It's his birthday. Follow him. And if I can't find anyone else to stream with me, in lieu of doing shitty wrestling games, I'll probably just do, VR stuff. I did get Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I've been working on getting that in VR. I don't know how well it's going to stream yet, but if I can get Microsoft Flight Simulator to stream well, expect me to stream that maybe on my birthday. And then just a bunch of VR garbage. But that's if I can't find... If I can find people, maybe I'll finally give Parsec a whirl and play some wrestling games. Or maybe, fuck. You know what? Let's do this. If I can't find anyone, May 3rd will be one of 2 different streams. It'll be either a VR stream, or it'll be the stream where if you donate a certain amount of money, I'll make a character for you in one of the wrestling games, and then we'll just have a big tournament of everyone's created characters, or like a Royal Rumble or something. I think that'd be really cool. If you know, we just have a big, like, King of the Ring style tournament, but with characters that fans paid and requested. Who knows? So it'll be one or the other, either a VR stream or that, because they involve 2 different setups. If I do a VR stream, I will not be able to have the cam on. I know some people like having the cam on them while they're in VR. It's too much of a hassle for me, and I'd need some time to kind of like figure out how to set that up. But if I'm doing VR alone, it'll probably be without cam, you know. I don't want you guys seeing me look like this the whole time. Oh my god, it's so amazing. I can see my house from here. Why do I become an old man when I put on a VR? What character choice was that? Oh, you know who uses VR a lot? Old people. Oh my god. You know what I'll do? I'll do a VR stream, and then I'll just start singing the lyrics to that one Talking Heads song. Look at those people. Look at their food. Look at them eating. I bet it tastes real good. And I say, I wouldn't live here if you paid me. I couldn't live like that, no siree. I couldn't do the things those other people do. I wouldn't live there if you paid me to. Goo, goo, ga, ga, ga. Goo, goo, ga, ga, ga. Goo, goo, ga, ga, ga. Goo, 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 ga, 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 ga. Goo, goo, 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 ga, 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 ga. Goo, goo, ga, ga, ga. Goo, goo, ga, ga, ga. Goo, goo, ga, 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 ga. Goo, 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 ga, 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 ga. Goo, goo, ga, ga, ga. Goo, goo, ga, ga, ga. Goo, goo, ga, 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 ga. Goo, goo, ga, ga, ga. Goo, goo, ga, ga, ga. So if you listen to the Talking Heads, the name of the band is Talking Heads, not the Talking Heads. If you listen to the Talking Heads, you get that reference. If you don't listen to Talking Heads, I greatly apologize for the horror that you just witnessed. Okay. I'm not gonna drink the BB fluid. I'm allergic. The chiralium. Oh, the chiralium. I'm allergic. Oh, I got the BB. Oh, I got the BB unit close to my face and a chiral allergy. Oh, I'm crying. You know what? For my birthday. I'm gonna be 37. We're gonna celebrate 37 in a major way. The way all old people celebrate. We're gonna listen to the Residents mangle music, and then we're gonna listen to Captain Beefheart's. We're gonna put on Trout Mask Replica. I hope you like music where people sound like this. Blue jeans and moonbeams, Mondays and moonbeams, blue jeans and moonbeams. God damn it. Don't put your BB in the water. Oh, that should, you know what? That should be my next, like, impression, is I will do a Captain Beefheart poem if you give me a certain amount of money. But he's not Calder, he's not in water, he's in baby fluid. It's a special baby fluid. It's not dirty lake water. That can go in your pee hole. Eat you from the inside out. Don't go in lakes, they're gross. Okay. How much money should I charge for a Captain Beefheart poem? It would have to be like $50 or $60 because I could do one or two a stream. If I had to do like multiple a night, like it would murder me. I would die. Like I would sabotage my stream career. This is a test. First one's free. The first hit's free. Someone just give me a stream of consciousness and I will read it in my Captain Beefheart voice.
Thank you. Welcome to Capital Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
Oh no. Milt said, I heard Biden is making us cut back to 4 pounds of Beefheart impressions per month. Honestly, that's good. The Captain Beefheart impression is the one impression that I think is going to give me throat cancer. A plant-based beer. A plant-based beer. I gotta warm up. The Camel War at 80. Making love with a vampire on my knee. 2 hearts, chained hearts. Someone, give me something crazy to read his cat. I mean, I can do it off the top of my head. That's the nature of improvised poetry. But it's funnier if someone gives me something to read in the
Welcome,
books.
Sam Porter Bridges.
There's a space station in my lungs. Men go to work, put on their hard hats, they do a day's wager. Working in the salt mines in my old bones. They grab their plastic megaphones, screaming obscenities into my blood, boiling my blood boils, my eyes roll back. What? Talk about... Was there supposed to be a Captain Beefheart G.I. Joe? Cobra Commando. The Dreadnoughts. Tomax and Zaymot. Zartan.
Good work, Sam. Feel free.
Good work, Sam.
If you come, it'll be you.
I get more magic points if I give lost cargo. That's what you need to know. If you drop the S off of Sergeant Slaughter, you get Sergeant Laughter.
Much obliged. Gotta say, I really appreciate you going the extra mile.
That would have been the greatest G.I. Joe action figure if we had a Captain Beefheart G.I. Joe.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be...
Now this is important. I didn't think this was important when I first started playing this game. When you get resources, they will help you build stuff later because there is a building element. Yes, this is Minecraft. I tricked you. Welcome to my Minecraft stream. I'm Dream. Let me just take off this bald old guy mask. Ah! No, it's my head. I am this old and I'm poor. I'm horny and lonely. I wish I was dead. Someone tell me, why am I living? I wanna be dead instead.
Hey,
that's right, I said. I'd rather be dead instead.
Alright, until next time.
So I'm sure you've noticed the thing with the names in this game. What am I carrying? I thought I delivered a bunch of shit. Okay, let's take a rest and we're gonna call it a night. If he's going to his room, I get to go to my room too. Oh wait, there might be a dream sequence. Ooh, we're gonna see a dream? You gonna give us a little dream? Dream a little dream? Stamina restored, BB pacified. I bit off my thumb and spit it on a cop. Blood boiling on the sidewalk as the moon implodes. So I'm gonna go to my room. So thank you for watching Death Streaming, Chris Stranding. We are going to see if this can be uploaded, or will they mute this because of churches and of low roar. Believe it or not, some more musical acts join this game. The Carpenters show up at one point. The Doodletown Pipers. Shana Na has several songs on this game for some reason. Turtle Pleasure, Turtle Squirt, Solomon Gumball. They're all on here. And, oh, I can't remember I can't remember the band, but I do know the song Pregnant Pussy is in this game. Do not look up the song Pregnant Pussy on YouTube. That was a joke. It is the worst song ever. Please do not look it up. I am not responsible if you go to YouTube right now and listen to the lyrics of Pregnant Pussy. Don't do it. Do not. I'm serious. I put that evil in the world. It's like a tulpa. Why did I do that? Ah! Why must we hurt the ones we love? Banjo! Allergies are bad tonight. Thank you for watching. Thank you for donating. Thank you for helping. Thank you, all 9 of you, 9 viewers. That's a paltry sum. That's a small amount. We need to be a big channel. Big. Damn it. I want to be a big boy in big boy pants. And I need you to help me. So for my birthday, the day celebrating my birth into this foul, festering planet, tell everyone to watch. We're gonna have some fun on May 3rd. It'll probably be more of a smorgasbord than one game like this. If this game does not get kicked off of YouTube when I try to upload the VOD, if it does not get muted, we are going to continue playing this every now and then. But I'm glad you all watched. I'm glad you all had fun. I hope you had fun. I'm glad you all said something nice about yourself. Because you gotta love yourself. You gotta love yourself. And I'm not gonna put like a or else at the end of it, because everyone always says, oh, if you don't love yourself, how do you expect others to love you? Because that's bullshit, because someone out there loves you. And if someone out there doesn't love you, love yourself. And if you feel like you're unworthy of love, become a better version of yourself. Become a better version of yourself who doesn't stutter when trying to give helpful advice. Because it is all within us to become a better version of ourselves. Now, history is against us, and the world is against us, so we might not become the best version of ourselves. That might be a goal that cannot be attained. But we can become a better version of ourselves, day after day, if we just listen, love each other. You're ugly, I hate you, give me $200. Should have said that. No. But seriously, everyone out there, thank you for watching. You're fucking special. Love your damn selves. Toot your damn horn. And when it's your birthday, you make a stink about it, you indulge yourself, you eat some junk food, and you fucking let everyone fucking know, it's my birthday. It's my birthday today. You pick a fight in a bar and you tell someone, oh no, I'm just a birthday boy. I'm just a little birthday boy. You do it. Because every one of us deserves to be celebrated. At least one day a year, you have an excuse to celebrate yourself. And I'm going to do that May 3rd, and I want you there to be with me, and I want you to get as many eyes. I want to have 500 followers by 2022. I want to have 1,000 followers by 2022. I'm going to put more work into these streams. They're going to get weirder, they're going to get wilder, and I need eyes on them, and I need your help with that. I'm not going to beg you for money. If you want to donate, that's great. If you want to sub, that's great. But I'm going to beg you on my fucking knees to help me get more views. You can't see me on the ground, so I'm gonna do this. So I'm on my knees. I'm in the chair and I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees. It's in my nature. I don't think I should die because of that, and you do. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'm on my... I can't stop spinning. I can't stop spinning. No! BB! BB, call Dead Man. It's happening again. I got dooms. I'm on my knees on a chair. I'm on my knees on a chair, spinning for your entertainment. Please. Okay, I'll come back around again. Don't look at my butt. If you can see my butt, don't look at it. Don't look at my butt. Even if there's clothes on it, don't look. Oh no, I dropped BB. I dropped the BB. BB! No, I gotta shake it. I gotta shake. Goo. Yeah. I gotta shake the BB. Oh, look at this. Look at this asshole. He's bored of my fucking antics. Look at this fucking... Yeah, you think you're so fucking slick. Let's see you fucking stream for 3 hours and keep it entertaining, you asshole. You fucking Sam porn star Bridges. Oh, I was gonna get to that. So, like, there's like a Kurt Vonnegut thing in Slapstick where, like, people get, like, new middle names drafted, and it's a middle name and number because he believes that people need more extended family to help, like... bring people closer together, because Kurt Vonnegut had this whole idea that, like, as society progressed, the extended family became less and less important, and we were just running out of people to relate to and talk to, and people didn't have enough friends, and people didn't have enough big enough families. So, like, the president of the United States changes his middle name to Daffodil 11, and then, you know, oh, now I have a big extended family because everyone in America who's named Daffodil or everyone who's named 11 is part of my extended family. Blah. That's kind of reflected in this game, because you notice the people, when they have a job, it becomes their actual name. So, like, he's Sam Porter Bridges when he was Sam Strand. Blah, 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 blah. No one cares. I'm on my knees, begging you, please, show up to my birthday party. And tell your friends to go to my fucking birthday party. I would like people to go to my birthday party. It would mean a lot to me. I was trying to do Jesse Ventura, but then I became a French Canadian. Sammy, it's me, Kevin Owens. I'd like you to go to my birthday party. I'm Kevin Owens, and I would like you to go to Chris's birthday party and give him a power bomb from me. The Power Bomb King. That's my name. That's my gimmick, right? I'm the Power Bomb King, Kevin Owens. What kind of cake are we having, Courier Jack says? You don't get cake. It's not digital. I don't have the chiral network here in French Canada. I'm from Quebec. The caller said Kevin Bernie Sanders Owens. Bernie Sanders. I don't think I could do a Bernie Sanders. Everyone could do a Bernie Sanders. That's the mark of a good politician, if everyone can make fun of him. How do you make fun of Joe Biden? No one even knows what he sounds like because he's a hologram. Hey, Joe Biden, if you want to get me a birthday present, you know what you could do is you could fucking give us universal health care. And, you know, maybe put some more Supreme Court justices on the Supreme Court like you promised. Joe Biden, I know you're fucking watching. Joe Biden, I know you're fucking watching. If you give me universal health care, I would need to get the Kiss brand hemorrhoid pillow. The government would buy it for me, and also I could get my leg looked at because my leg is real fucked up and I walk with a cane even though I'm 37. Joe Biden, I'm on my fucking knees. I will suck your cock for universal fucking health care so that my mom doesn't have to have a job at Joann's fucking Fabrics so that she can get her fucking guts untwisted. My mother has to work at a Joann's Fabrics just so a doctor can look at her guts and say, oh, they shouldn't look like a garlic knot, their guts. Joe Biden. Joe Biden, I can't even have the fact that I've been having seizures the last 3 nights looked into because I can't afford a neurologist. It's my birthday, Joe Biden. I will give you such good head if you give us universal health care, Joe. Please. But if you're watching this and you're not Joe Biden, tell your friends to fuck off and that you hate them. Good night. Tell them to watch my stream.
ちゃうのよい